Welcome back to my channel, Everything Business by Sirisha. Today's topic is going to be a very interesting topic because I am going to talk about these amazing platforms that have come up in India using which you as a retail investor as well as a small business owner can remove some money out of your business or can save some money out of your salary and start investing in startups. Yes, that is right. This opportunity is about you investing in startups. As you know, since 2020, since the pandemic has hit Indian markets, there have been a lot of startups who went through the IPO route and have created 2x, 3x, and 5x returns for their specific investors. So, as a retail investor or as a small business owner who is looking to increase their profits or multiply the amount that they have saved, how do you invest in these startups? This is a very simple way to do it. There have been these newer platforms which have come up in the Indian market which allow you to invest in Indian startups. You can start with investing as small as or as little as 20,000 rupees just one time and can get returns anywhere from 19 to 22%. So that is more than what you get if you put that money in an FD, or sometimes it is more than even what a mutual fund can create for you. So if this is something of interest for you, then watch this video until the end because I'm going to go into the UI and provide complete demo regarding how you can invest in the upcoming startups. Apart from this, if you are a small business owner, the classic mistake that many small business owners make is the thing that if I invest or if I remove profits out of the company, then probably there are not many investment ventures out there in which I can invest. So what they do is they keep reinvesting the money back into the business, and at the end of the day, when they look back, they don't see anything because for the business to generate lots of wealth for you and to make you a crorepati takes a lot of time. So rather than that, once you are starting to generate profits, remove a portion of the profits and start investing in other investment instruments. It could be your classic gold, it could be real estate, or it could be stocks of other companies as well. So if that is of interest to you, then this video will definitely be helpful because this is an amazing opportunity for you also as a small business owner to take some profits out of your business and invest in the upcoming most profitable startups. If these startups go through the IPO road, then nothing like that because your investment will also increase along with the net worth of the startup. So watch this video until the end, and if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. Now let us get into the UI and check out what these amazing platforms are. Okay, so this is the platform that I was talking about through which you could actually invest in startups. Now, specifically, if you look at this platform, this is called as Grip Invest, and the URL is gripinvest.in. I would put it in the description of this video. You could actually go ahead and check out the platform. So, the way to check what all companies are available for you to invest is either you go to the home page wherein you have a few details regarding the companies that you could actually invest in, and if you look at the companies, some of the ones you have already heard about, like Udan is a very well known B2B e-commerce company. Furlenco, most of us young generation people who have just married or who have just moved out of the house have used Furlenco. This is a furniture rental kind of company wherein you could actually get beds, you could get furniture, etc. for rent. IPL Tech Electric is a logistics kind of company which is specifically into electric, and Fab Ellie India. We all know about Fab Ellie. It is an e-commerce fashion portal Vogo, of course, Vogo is the mobility company wherein it deals with the last mile mobility. There was also a startup news that I have covered specifically in this channel, Everything Business by Sirisha Verma. Last week, there was a news regarding Vogo and it acquiring one of the other companies. So you could also check that out. The reason why we generally cover startup news in our specific channel is to make sure that you know what is happening with the startup community, and if you are specifically looking at investing in the startup community using platforms like these which I will be explaining today, then you definitely not need to know what is happening in the startup community, and that is why you should also check out the startup news videos that we create in our channel. Now these are the available deals at this point of time, but this is just the homepage. So if you could log in, you will find many more deals. Now how this specifically works is, to check what all other deals you have to click on view assets, and when you click on view assets, that is where the platform will ask you to create an account. The simplest way to create an account is either you enter your mobile number or your email ID, and then once you click on continue, they will send you an OTP. So there is no need for you to create any login IDs and then remember those passwords. You could just use the OTP method here. So here I have already logged into my account, and this is how it looks like. Now specifically, if you look at so this is how it looks like once you log in into Grip. Now these are the past offerings and these are the current ones. Why I specifically like Grip, whereas there are other platforms like Tyke, etc., wherein you could actually invest directly in startups, is Grip is very different from other platforms. The way that Grip works is, Grip actually works in the leasing kind of business. So it specifically deals with companies wherein there is some kind of infrastructure requirement or logistics requirement. And the way that Grip works is, the amount that you would be investing into a specific company would be converted into a asset, and then that asset would be leased out to the company, and the company would paying a um, um, I mean, this would be considered as a loan to the company. So the asset is leased out to the company, and the company pays out a lease amount to Grip, and that is where Grip disburses that amount into the different investors that have invested with it. So that is why it is a very tangible asset kind of thing that Grip actually buys and then leases to the company. And that is why I like Grip as a platform, because since this is very tangible and the whole concept of lease is very much workable into the jurisdiction of India, it is easy for you. If you invest and if you don't get any payments back, it is easy for you to sue the company or to sue the platform. Otherwise it becomes very difficult, because generally in India, if you provide a loan to somebody and they don't pay you back, then it becomes very difficult to collect that money back from them. So that is why I like Grip, because what Grip is doing is, Grip is collecting all the amount that it is rising through the platform. It is buying an asset, a tangible asset. So it could be if you are investing in electronic logistics company, it could be an e-truck that Grip buys from the money that you have provided, and it will lease that truck to the company, and then the company is using that truck, and then it pays a amount to Grip which it disperses. Now specifically, if we look at all the opportunities out there, as you can see, leasing, there are four opportunities. You have Stand Plus, and it says putting healthcare on Indian road. So if you want to know more details, you could just click on view details and you would find all the details regarding the company. So what is this company all about? This company is saying they will be putting healthcare on Indian road. So what Grip is doing is, Grip is collecting all the amount, like investors like you invest, and then they will buy an ambulance and then lease it out to this company, which is Stand Plus, according to this, right? So now if you look at what is the amount that they are looking to raise, they are looking to raise 1.1 crore to 1.5 crore. So don't worry, it doesn't mean you have to invest 1.1 crore. This is just like crowdfunding. So this amount will be collected from multiple people, not just you. So you can invest depending on what is the minimum tier here. So as you can see, the minimum tier is around 20,000 rupees. So per month, so this is a one time investment wherein you invest 20,000 rupees, and then after your so before your tax you would be getting 28,662. So if you invest 20,000, you would be getting 28,662, and the taxes are applicable at 14.5%. So post tax return will be 24,505. And apart from that, this is a 36 months tenure. So you would be paid every month on the 20,000 that you have invested for 36 months, and you would be getting a return of 21.5%. This is a pre-tax return. So the 28,000 that you would be getting as a pre-tax return is what this amount of 21.5% is being calculated on. Now, specifically, if you look at the company profile, the company is operational since 36 months. Customer profile is B2C subscription. So the person who avails the ambulance service will pay a subscription to the company. So all these details are regarding this company, Stand Plus. You have to remember that this is not regarding GRIP as such. So this is the investment comparison and returns. So generally a pre-tax IRR for a fixed deposit, because nowadays there is no instrument where there is no tax. Even EPF is being taxed, so even the fixed deposit is being taxed. So the pre-tax IRR, if you put the same amount of 20,000 in a fixed deposit, would be 5.5%. Whereas if you put in this deal, you are getting a return of 21.5%. That is what GRIP is talking about. Now, specifically, if you look at the asset details, leasing out fabricated ambulance. So what GRIP will do is GRIP will take 20,000 of your rupees, 20,000 of somebody else's rupees. So it will collect all the amount until this amount, that is 1.1 crore or 1.5 crore that the company has asked, and it will create and it will buy a fabricated ambulances and then lease out those ambulances to Stand Plus. Now, depreciation on the asset is around 25%. So, again, the best part about GRIP is when you're filing for your tax returns, right? Since this is a taxable amount where we are saying 14.5% is the taxation that you need to pay. When you're filing this, you could also tell your accountant that this comes under depreciation asset, right? So you have it is just like you giving out a loan to Stand Plus but using the platform of GRIP. So because this is a depreciating asset, there is a tax amount that you could actually claim, and that is what your accountant can do if you tell them that this is what you are currently doing. Of course, there will be risk factors, because no matter whether it is a platform, whether it is an individual giving out the loan, there is always this question that whether the loan will be reimbursed or replaced back or not. But what happens with GRIP is the 20,000 that you will be paying, right? You will be paying it once. So 20,000 once you pay to GRIP for 36 months at 21.5%, you will keep getting monthly amount. So that is what GRIP will do. So it is not that one time you will get 28,662 and that is the end of the story. But every month you will be getting small amounts until this 28,662 is cleared off. So that is what GRIP will do. Every month in your account you will be getting small amounts of money. So by the time 36 months get completed and you get 28,662, until that time they will keep putting small amounts of money into your specific bank account. So this is how actually this leasing kind of opportunity actually works with GRIP. Now, before you invest, you need to make sure that you are able to look at the different company details, right? So you need to make sure that you read about the company, you know what the company is doing at any point of time. See, because this is just like investing in a stock market, though you are using a platform in between, because in India you cannot directly invest into any startups. But using this platform you can do that, right? So but before you do that, you need to make sure that you understand what is happening with the company, what is the company going to do, when are you getting paid, what are the different risks that are available with the company. Now, specifically, if we look at monthly fixed returns, grip will tell you how much amount you will be getting every month if you invest in this specific company. Now, as you can see, these are all the customers of this specific company. They are working with Kamineni Care, Apollo, ABB, Srikara hospitals. These are all very prominent hospitals here in Hyderabad. Now, and these are all the different options. You could actually look at those. Now, documents is what sort of documents will be handed over to you once you make this kind of investment into grip. Everything you need to just look at this, read through it, and then decide whether you want to invest in this specific company or not. So if you go and look at monthly fixed returns is an option. Let me see if we can see that. Okay, so we view payment schedule. So what happens when you pay 20,000 to grip? So when you pay 20,000 to grip, because we are in April 2022, from May 2022, every month on 27th, you will be getting this amount 758 directly into your bank account until the total amount of 28,662 is being put into your bank account for 36 months. So average monthly returns are coming to around 435 rupees. So that is what I said, right? See, it doesn't, if you invest 20,000 and in between if there is a payment miss, then you don't have to worry that your 20,000 will go, but you will be getting these kind of amounts depending on which month. So at the start you will be getting higher amounts, then the amount kind of goes down because this would be deducted from this 28,662 that needs to be remitted out to you. Now, this is just one opportunity, but if you go back to assets again, these are the other opportunities that you have. So depending on the company, they will either provide you a return of 21 or 22%. There will be other companies which might also provide you more as well. Now, specifically using grip, what you could do is you could also get into startup equity. So at this point of time, before they show you any opportunities for startup equity, they are saying we need some information from you before we proceed. So they are asking you, what sort of a person are you? Are you resident Indian, or are you NRA, etc.? Because I am a resident Indian, I am going to just say, okay, I understand. If you don't have anything, then you could also just click none of the above. So they're saying if you don't have anything because of regulatory reasons, see, either you have to be an investor um, previously in different companies, or you have to be an entrepreneur before you can invest in any startup equity, is what grip is saying. So at this point of time, what you could do is you could invest in all of these commercial properties, inventories, etc. I think this is a best opportunity because according to me, grip actually invests in tangible assets, and that is what I really like about this company. But apart from this, there are of course other platforms, like you have Tyke as well. TYKE is another platform that allows you to invest in Indian startups. So you could actually see how it looks like, and these are the different companies. They will also tell you, just like grip, how much is the amount the company is looking at, how much of smaller amounts can you invest, what is the return of investment that you will be getting when you invest with this specific platform, which is Tyke. Now, this is it for the video today, guys. I hope you like this video. Do check out grip and do check out Tyke as well. If you want me to create a full-fledged demo video on Tyke and tell you the pros and cons of investing in Tyke, do let me know in the comment section below, and I would create an entirely separate video just on that one case study. So I hope you found this content interesting. If you did find it interesting, if you want to stay tuned to get much more valuable information from the channel, then do subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Please do share it with any friends in your network who you think this video will be helpful. This is Sirisha Verma signing off, founder, chief strategist at Branding by Pixels, a business strategy design and digital marketing company. If you think you would like to take your business digital, if you want to take my services, then you can directly write to me at sirisha@brandingbypixels.com. The email ID would be scrolling on this video, so you could directly write to me at sirisha@brandingbypixels.com, and I would definitely revert out to you. I hope you found this content interesting. Do subscribe if you did. Please do take care. I will see you again in my other videos. Bye-bye.